Hello everybody, Rock here. Today we're going to talk about a MIDI note. What can you do with just one MIDI note? Well, let's take a look. Okay, I'm going to double click on this MIDI note or MIDI file here on the bottom half of it, and that opens up the grid, the editor, MIDI editor. Put one MIDI note in, and you can hit the Command Option key to put it in, like so. Or, let me delete that. You can just double click and put it in. And it's going to put the note in according to what you have your grid set at. Mine is set at quarter note. Alright, now this one MIDI note, there's a lot of things you can do with it. You can grab the end of it and just drag it out, and now it's a whole note. You can also drag the front out. And if you hit the Q key, which means quantize, it'll quantize to the nearest grid. See how that did that? If it was out here past the midpoint of this, it'll snap it to this grid. Hit the Q key, and there you go. Okay, let's drag it back over, and I'll make this just a whole note. Now if you use the arrow key up and down, you can move that MIDI note as long as it's selected, because it won't move it unless you select it. Now if you hit the left arrow key, it'll go to the note previous. And if you hit it again, it just scrolls through your notes. If you hit the right arrow key, it'll come back over. If you hold Command Option, it gives you this, and you can click and put a note in. If you hold the Command Option key and hover over this note here, you can adjust the volume. Hold Command and Option and just drag this up and down. Now you can hold Command, hit the 2 key, and it'll give you a splicer blade, and you can go to the middle of that note and cut it in half. Then go to your 1 key, which is your selector key, and you can move that out of the way, and Command Option, and you can adjust the note volume on that, and you can also adjust the volume on this one. Okay, I'm going to undo these. And this note, this just one note, you can grab it and move it anywhere you want. And you can also Command C, and then Command V means paste the note. And you can move that note all around. Command C, Command V. Now if you hold your cursor on that top note, it tells you what the note is and also what this chord is. If I hold it over that second note, that's a E, and this note is a C. C, E, and G. So these notes make a C chord. You can grab all three of these adjust them, or you could just grab the one, adjust it. Or you can grab them all and adjust the front. If you hit the Q key, it will adjust all three of these to the nearest grid. And if it's past the midpoint between the grids, it'll quantize it to the grid it's closest to. See how that happens? Pretty cool. You can grab back of these and snap them in the grid. Now all the way up here to the top, that is where you toggle snap to grid. Okay, well, I hope that helps. Hit the like and subscribe button, and thanks. See you next time.